whole vision was to really sit in the living room and have that openness out into my back patio. And it's really opened it up in the way that I expected it to.
Hi, yeah, this is James Maxwell from Maxwell Builders. We're getting ready to start a kitchen renovation here. We're going to take this kitchen, we're going to gut the whole thing. We're going to take this wall down here, we're going to remove the wall, and we're going to extend this kitchen about 5 feet or so. At Maxwell Builders, we have 14 carpenters on the payroll right now for quality control. And that's what we depend on. My guys know my expectations, know the company's expectations, and have high expectations for themselves and for the job. All right, so we're up here at our shop in Bedminster where the kitchen's being built. We work with the homeowners to design a kitchen. We're allowed to offer a lot of services that other builders aren't able to do. We build all custom kitchen cabinetry, custom closets, custom build-ins. We build furniture, we build tables, we build all kinds of stuff. So you just saw Pete use a line boring machine. What the line boring machine does, on the inside of all the cabinetry, there'll be some holes here, and it'll be for adjustable shelves. All of our cabinetry is solid plywood shelves. That way you get no sagging. There's no flake board in any of these cabinets. When the door is closed, you don't see a whole lot of the box. All you see is the doors. So here we are. The kitchen's been fully gutted. We've done all the framing inside of it. There was a wall here. This was the old exterior wall right where this beam's at. So we extended the kitchen by about 6 feet or so. So you'll see the refrigerator's over here in the corner. There's a base cabinet, then the range will be right here. It's a fairly small kitchen, so there'll be an island here. There'll be a large countertop on the other side that people will be able to sit at. With renovations, especially in old homes like this, sometimes the space changes with what we find. So we found a brick wall that we knew was there, but it wasn't as structural as we wanted it to be. So we had to pack that wall out a little bit and make it more structural, which closed in the kitchen by a couple inches. And in something like this, in every kitchen, inches really matter. So what's going to change here, instead of having a full 24-inch deep pantry, we're going to change this to about an 18-inch pantry. It's going to give us an additional 6 inches to walk through here and give us more room. There's going to be a 5-foot door here looking out to the backyard. What we did is we put a temporary door in with a lock and a locking mechanism, that way that the building stays secure. So here's the outside of the building. What we did, you can see right here is where the old building stopped and the porch was. So on the plans you'll see, once we get finished up here, we're going to have a board going right up here spanning these 2 gaps, and this side's going to be siding, and this side we're going to rehabilitate the stucco so they can maintain that old feel. A lot of times what you do in an old house like this, you want to kind of delineate where the new and the old begin, where they're separated. Also, we did the entire roof. We gave her a whole new roof. And while we were here, she had a couple other issues with her upper roof, so we were able to help her out with that too. We put an entirely new roof on the entire building. We've gotten our framing inspection, we've gotten our electrical inspection, and we've gotten our plumbing inspection, and we're really ready to drywall. So here we are, the cabinets are all installed. We have a small punch list to do here yet, but for the most part, we're about 99% done. Light fixtures are all hung. Again, the cabinets are all installed, the countertops are in, all the faucets are up and running, everything's working good. So you can see how much space this added to the house alone. This is basically where the outside wall was when we first started the job. So right about here was about where the door would be where you walk in. So by extending the porch out and going into the porch, we basically created the whole row of cabinets and made the kitchen that much bigger. When we started the job, this was about a 7'8" ceiling, but by following the rafter line up and reframing the roof a little bit, we were able to gain a lot more room and a lot more volume to the room, which makes the room also seem a lot bigger. This feature here added a ton to the house. The kitchen sink was right about here, and there was a small window looking out, and it really didn't give you utilization of the yard. So by adding this door, once we add the screen onto the door, you can see this really opens up the whole property. It opens up the kitchen to the backyard and creates a continuous space from the front to the back of the house.
I love this drawer.
If you look back from the video from the very beginning, it was a little tiny room, and they really kind of had things jammed in here and weren't utilizing the space correctly. So we really opened it up and gave her twice as much cabinet space and the roominess that the house really deserves.
It opened up the whole house, the whole dining room and living room. Everything just looks that much bigger. Amazing. It's exceeded my expectations.
I'm glad.
It really has.
And you're putting a lot of trust in us, so I take it very seriously. So when we go from beginning to end, I want to make sure that you're happy with every step of the process.
Money well spent, money very well spent. So I'm like
Perfect.
I said, I'm ready for the 3rd floor now.
The kitchen is the heart of a house, and once we take the kitchen out of a house, we're on a timeline to get that done as quickly as possible. I have the best guys, so as far as I'm concerned, we're the best, and that's what we depend on.